last video, we talked about the dichotomy of nutrition and cancer. On one hand, we have the prevention aspect of nutrition. On the other hand, we have the treatment aspect. In this video, we will discuss the two approaches to nutrition intervention. Let's begin with the prevention of cancer with nutrition. In research, we have found a strong correlation with several dietary factors that may increase risk of cancer. As mentioned in the first video, we believe that diet alone does not cause cancer. Diet in combination with genetic and environmental factors is what we believe increases risk of cancer. The diet factors with a high correlation include obesity, red or processed meats, salted and salt-preserved foods, high levels of beta-carotene supplements, high calcium diets, alcohol, and low level of physical activity. Looking at these factors allows us to create prevention recommendations such as moderate calorie-restricted diets and physical activity, limiting processed foods and saturated fat animal sources, and limiting alcohol consumption. There are also changes to cooking methods that can improve your risk of developing cancer. For instance, during cooking, you can marinate meat, use lower heat options, choose lean meats for grilling, avoid blackening the surface, and reduce the amount of fat that drips from the heat source so that you don't have as much smoke. The good news is that we also have plenty of research on nutrition factors that are shown to prevent cancer. High fiber diets and omega-3 fatty acids are important to cancer prevention. Antioxidants also help prevent free radicals from making changes to DNA that become mutated cancer cells. Throughout the term, we have talked about the main antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E, and beta-carotene, as well as the food sources they are found in. The picture on the left side of the page shows spices and herbs that also contain antioxidants. With limiting your processed foods, you will likely find yourself cooking more entrees. Using plenty of spices and herbs will not only improve the flavor, but also increase the antioxidants in your meals. There are several minerals involved in the antioxidant systems in our body that help prevent DNA damage. We know that the B vitamins, especially folate, are involved in prevention. As part of DNA synthesis and repair, folate deficiency may allow DNA damage to accumulate. Thus, fruits and vegetables high in this nutrient may be protective. The last one is phytochemicals. These are plant-derived bioactive components in food that we are still discovering. What we have learned from research on phytochemicals is that they are important compounds in preventing multiple chronic diseases, including heart disease and cancer. Researchers believe that some phytochemicals work with the antioxidant systems in the body, while others may inhibit carcinogen production and enhance immune response against cancer development. When we translate these diet factors into recommendations, it is important that we turn to whole foods rather than supplements. As we saw in a previous slide, taking too much of certain nutrients increase cancer risk. By eating foods, we avoid the possibility of getting too much. The other important part of whole foods is the fiber and phytochemicals. We do not know all the phytochemicals, even if we wanted to put them in a pill. Thus, it is essential to eat whole foods to obtain all the fiber and the phytochemicals we are still discovering. This table summarizes some of the important foods that can prevent types of cancer.